Hello lovely people out there, it's Barissa Ukonu and I welcome you back to another series of brain works. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell button that you might be notified on every of my new videos. And for all my returning subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. God bless you. And if there's any type of concern like my treats, don't forget to leave it in the comment section down below. And today's brain work series, we're considering the topic titled Overcoming Ego. It's been said that pride is one thing that goeth before a fall. Before you get down to the barest minimum in life, there must be an atom worth of ego in you. And it's been said that it's only ego that is that feels offended. Now, the stronger your ego, the more fragile your person will be, as they tend to be more susceptible to being hit by criticism from others. And that's why we need to know that you decrease in size, and your target or the things that you need to achieve lessen every day in life because of that three-letter word called ego. Ego has never helped anyone to achieve anything in life, and that's why you need to know that for you to overcome ego, number one, you need to stop being offended. It's not everything that is worth your anger, and it's not everything that you should be angry at, or it's not everything that you should get offended at. There's some things that comes your way, you need to just look at it and bypass it. Now, it is only when you have ego in you that you feel offended about everything. And that's why you see that this particular attitude would bring down or lessen who you are in the game of life. And that's why it makes you not to feel beautiful, or it makes you not to feel important. Because sometimes you try to feel over important. You try to be something when you actually want nothing because of ego. And that's why number two way for you to overcome ego is for you to release the need to win. There is no point for you to want to feel all the time that I must win. It's not all the time that you win things. You need to note that ego loves to feed the illusion of competition, and that's why you're always at the edge of, or at the verge of, always competing Ego loves to divide us into winners and losers. And that's why usually this overwhelming need to compare with other people is linked to low self-esteem. Now, that's why you see that when you don't have a high self-esteem about yourself, that's why you see that most of the time you feel that you must win at all every point in time. When you feel something about yourself, when you feel high about yourself, you realize that you don't see it as a win-win thing or a lose-lose thing. Life is a progressive thing. That sometimes you win, that sometimes you lose. It depends on how you see life, and it depends on how you view life. And the way you view it is the way life will take you. You decide to take it that all the serious, that this is where life is, and this is the way I must go through it. And that's why you see yourself that most of the time you might not achieve the things you're set out for yourself to achieve. Ego cannot take you anywhere. There is no way you can achieve greatness with ego. And that's why you need to note that ego is something that you must take out from your dictionary or from your life. Sometimes you might have it, but you might feel that this is me, this is my person, there is nothing I can do about it. But there is something that you can do about it, because most of the time this ego is a thing that's not allowing you to move ahead in life, or for you to be successful the way you ought to be in life. Now, ego, another way for you to overcome ego is for you to let go of the need to be right at every point in time. You must not be right. There are sometimes some people, there are things you don't know that other people is going to teach you. The things you don't know are more than you. And don't think that because you're well educated, you're well read, you know it all, you study well enough, that means you know everything. There is no one who's an island of knowledge. We all learn from each other, and we all make mistakes at one point in time in our lives. Therefore, you don't need to see it as I'm the only one who is always right. If you have this mentality, you realize that there are certain things that will be eluding you in the game of life. There are certain things you might not achieve. Even as big as you might be. A little child can teach you what you don't know, and it's all left for you. What do you really want to learn, or do you really want to get something out of it? Therefore, let's let go of ego. There is nothing that we can achieve with wearing ego as an apparel or having it all over us. Rather, you depreciate in life and depreciate in the things that you're supposed to achieve. But from life is beautiful. It has a whole lot that it wants to offer you. But the question is that, are you willing to grab what life has for you? Therefore, with this little point, there are other ways of overcoming what ego. But at least we need to know that we need to release the need to win. Let go of the need for you to be right all the time, because all the time you might not be right. You might get it wrong sometimes, but be ready to accept your mistakes in order for you to move ahead in life. Activate your brain box today. Thank you.